Let's take a look at the color option. You can get the colors from here, access the colors from here. If I press D, it is the shortcut for default colors. I can just click here to that as well, and I'll get my default colors that are black and white. I can exchange between the foreground and the background colors clicking on this. See, I can just switch between these two using just clicking on this arrow, or I can just press X as a shortcut to toggle between foreground and background color. Currently our foreground is white and the background is black. I can just click on this and change my color as per my choice. So now the foreground is red and the background is black. I can click on this as well and change the background color as well. I can also choose the color from here, colors panel. If you don't see this color panel, you can go to Windows menu and there you can click on this, or you can use shortcut F6 and you'll find a colors panel come up here, or it will just directly dock up in this panels. So using this foreground and background, I can just go to solid color. Here I have adjustments, click and solid color, and my solid color will be automatically chosen as the foreground color. I'll just give OK, and there I have my foreground color as background. I can delete this layer. Other way I can choose this color to be my background is using Alt backspace. Just click on Alt backspace and there I have my foreground color. If I give Control backspace, I'll get the background color. Control backspace. I'll just remove this for now. I'll keep it white for now. And let's say I'm having a shape like this. Like so, I have a shape. And now I give Alt backspace and it will give me a fill color as the foreground color. If I give Control backspace, the background color will be filled in this shape. But make sure the shape has to be a vector shape from here. This will apply on text as well. Let's say I'll just give some text here, random text. Now I will select the layer of text and give Alt backspace. So I have my foreground color, and for Control backspace I have my background color. So this is the way you can use the foreground and background. If the shape is raster, let's say this, I'm going to take a new layer and I'm going to take a selection. Say this is the selection, and if I give Alt backspace, I'll get the red color, or instead I just give Control backspace, I'll get the blue color. But this is a raster layer. Now after deselecting this layer, if I go Alt backspace, then it will do the color on the whole layer, not particularly on the object. So for that I have to click on this lock transparent pixels and then give Alt backspace. So that will change my color, or Control backspace. Next we will take a look at the swatches. Go to Windows panel, and if you don't see the swatches, just click on this swatches option here and you will get the swatches. Now the swatches are the colors that I have saved already as a groups. These are some preset groups that I can use. Currently I don't have any particular group of colors. This works for a particular branding or corporate work like that. These are the colors that are currently used. If you don't see these colors, you can just click on here and click on show recents, check mark on that, and you will see the color here. Notice that if I change the color here, like say currently I use this will be added in the swatches. Now working with swatches, you can just click and drag and put it in the layer. This will just get the layer this color. This is the same thing, that is the solid color, but it is using a clipping mask, so it is particularly applying on this object only. I'll just give it delete, and if I alt and drag this color, I'll get an entire solid fill color without the clipping mask. I'll delete this object for now, and let's say I have this and this text. I can apply this color on them as well. So I'll take this one and just there. I can just click and drag and change the color like so. Click and drag there. Color has been changed. But you notice that the stroke has not changed the color. This one has a stroke. I'll just increase the stroke and show you there. That is the stroke there. We cannot change the stroke color. This applies only on fill colors. Say this one or this one. Just place it on stroke and see. Now it doesn't work on the stroke. Now if I convert this into a smart object, let's right click and convert this into a smart object. Now this is no more a shape, a vector shape. Now if I click and drag this, let's say this one, it will entirely fill the shape, because this is not a separate stroke and fill thing. It's one single layer. I can just give Control Alt and click and drag on this layer. It will give me a color overlay. This is something different than the classic solid color thing. I can double click on color overlay and I can change the color in case I want to change it. Let's go back to the same solid color. I'll just give it. So that's how you work on swatches. If I want to add any color to my swatch, I can just go here, change the color and add to swatches. I can name the color as per my choice, like red. And there I have my color added to the swatches.